Can you tell us exactly what happened?
Exactly what happened?
Yeah.
Well, as I say, it just all came to such a frightful shock. I was just minding my own business in my classroom. The lights were off, but I could still see. My laptop was shining. And then all of a sudden this blue light just appeared on my desk. I mean, I don't know where it come from. It just... sorry, just a minute. Give me a minute. There was a blue light. And I carried on typing. And then all of a sudden, it just disappeared. My screen just went. There was no excuse. I don't know why it did it. Just gone. And then it said plug it in. I didn't know what it meant. It said plug it in. Something was telling me from beyond the grave to plug it in. I mean, we've seen nothing like that in school. Nothing. There's no excuse for it. I don't know what was going on.
How did you feel when it happened?
Well, to be honest with you, I was beside myself. I couldn't think. It sent me back to my childhood.
Let's go.
It's been must have been about 4 years now. I've never seen out like it.
How old are you when this experience happened to you?
Well, it's hard to say how old I was. I mean, my life flashed before my eyes. It was like it just come out of nowhere. I couldn't do anything.
What did you do afterwards?
Well, I didn't want to anger it, you see. It told me to plug it in. So what else would you do? I mean, any human person would just think, I don't know what's going on. This is out of my control. I'm just gonna do as it says. So, I mean, well, I mean, could have been a coincidence. It's just every time I didn't plug it in, it would come up with this message from beyond the grave. Plug me in, or I've got 13% left. It's just phenomenal. I mean, you don't reckon it was my laptop, do you?
Of course it was, you muppet. No such thing as ghosts.
How long have you been working at the school?
About 2 years.
How old are you when this experience happened to you?
22.
What happened exactly?
Well, I was in my room and there was nobody else in there. And I turned round to the board and then I looked back round and I thought I could see these figures, like ghostly figures, weird, little things, like people, but little people, like about that big, sat there, not saying out. And they're all dressed the same.
How did you feel?
Uncomfortable, nervous. I felt this sort of strange presence. There was this weird noise coming from them, like that. It really freaked me out. I don't know what it was.
Was anyone else there with you when it happened?
Well, no. Not that I thought. I mean, but there were about 30 of them. And it felt like I was with other people, but I wasn't with other people. I shouted for help, but no one came.
What did you do afterwards?
Well, it went on for quite a while, really. And they kept saying, sir, sir. And then I felt like as if things were hitting me, like small balls of something light, like paper, were hitting me. So I ran out of the room and I ran down the corridor and went home.
How have you coped since?
I've never been the same. I keep having flashbacks. I wake up in the night, 2 or 3 in the morning, pyjamas wet through, been sweating all night. I'm in my classroom, and it's just terrible. I mean, you're embarrassed, you can't tell anybody. People think you're an idiot, and they laugh at you and they point, and you get ostracised from your family.
Did anyone believe you?
No. I thought I was going mad. I was going crazy. I thought I'd been well, they didn't know what it was. But I tell you, it felt like there were 30 of them. 30 little people.
We're going to sing and shout slowly, then you can all sing me throw paper at you, and that's what makes it fun.
Right, when are we ready?
Any plan? Go.
All right. Is that what you did? Oh,
That war now.
You have to edit that one.
Yeah. Can you tell us exactly what happened when this experience happened to you?
22.
What?
You have to edit that one. That's me again in a minute. I'm doing well, yeah? Go on. Switch again. Hang on. I mean, I soon thought I'm going to have to tell someone, because what if this happens to someone else? This just can't happen. I'm getting a message on my screen, the screen went blank.
Sorry, you've been holding that for so long. Of course it was, you stupid idiot. There's no such thing as ghosts.
Oh, well, this is cut, that's it, I can't do this anymore.